landing pages, copy, conversions, and I'm here to help you guys increase your conversions by creating better looking stores with better copy, with all the elements you need to start increasing your optimization on Shopify. So if you are new, welcome Damon. You're going to be first up actually. If you are new and you want me to have a look at your store, just drop me a link in the chat. Let me know a little bit about what you've done, a little bit about what you've chosen, and I will be happy to give you a store review. If you haven't finished your store yet, I'd like to invite you to drop a link in the chat and have me look at your half-finished store. That's fine too. It's often good to get feedback as we're going along, because then we can quickly pivot on ideas that maybe we had that weren't good, or double down on ideas that maybe are better than we thought they were. Now, if you are just here to watch everybody else and learn, and if you haven't yet made your store, please drop in the chat, say hello, let me know you're here, and tell me a bit about yourself. Today, I'm going to show you guys something epic, something really, really epic to kick things off. But I'm going to wait till a few more people join the stream. Yes, I would love to have a look at Jordan's product page tonight. If you want to drop me a link in there. Kamla, probably. Metapixels. Well, today's all about Shopify stores, but if you stick around to the end, I will probably have time to help you with your pixel problem. No problem at all. But we'll get all of the store reviews out of the way first. If you do have a store that you want me to review, please drop it in the chat there so I can take a look and help you out. Guys, we are here to make better stores, and the way that we make better stores is by honing in and iteratively, and I'm stumbling my words, iteratively change our stores. Everything is iterative. Every time I launch a store in a new market, I never get it right. Kevin, you just joined Freedom about an hour, so you're just watching the first stream. Welcome, Kevin. Welcome. It's great to have you here. For those of you who have never seen me before, my name is Chris. I'm one of the senior coaches here at the Freedom Club, and I have been doing e-commerce for the last decade of my life. I just recently got this award from Shopify for 100,000 orders on my store. And my store is Home Craftology. I have been selling crafts, all sorts of different crafts for the last 7 years. But in between selling crafts, I've made countless stores. I've sold, in no particular order, just the order that I can remember them. I've sold adult toys. I've sold nail kits for women to make nails at home. I've sold kids' toys. I've sold gadgets, electronics, speakers, Bluetooth devices. I've sold crafts, paint by numbers, cross-stitching kits. There's little things called scratch art. If you remember from school, you cover a piece of cardboard in like colors, and then you cover it in a black type of crayon, and you can make really cool things. Well, I actually turned that into a product and sold it. I've sold diamond painting kits. That's what my big store is. That's 8 figures worth of diamond painting kits, which are kind of like paint by numbers. I've sold, just recently, hydrogen water bottles, and most recently bamboo sheets and bamboo bedding products, which is the direction that I'm heading in right now as we speak. So I've sold a lot of stuff, guys. I've made $1 million in the background there. That looks like a wrestling belt. Well, I don't wrestle. That's actually what you get from Zipify apps. When you turn on their, what do they call them? Their one-click upsell. So the upsell that you get after the purchase. So the customer comes in, puts their card details in and presses purchase. That goes through, and then one-click upsell has the post-purchase upsell. You get that award after you get 7 figures in post-purchase upsells. So that's pretty cool. I love that award. It's massive belt. I've actually, sorry for the clap there, I've actually earned 2 of those. One of those is with my business partner who I built those stores with, and the other one is sitting right here. So now that we got enough of you in here, keep dropping in your links there. Thanks for that, Gabby. I'll check that out soon. Keep dropping your links. I'd love to see how your stores are coming along. I want to give you guys a bit of a carrot. That sounds awful. I'm going to give you guys a bit of a carrot, a bit of a reminding why we're here. First of all, don't forget, tune into my call on Thursday where we're going to go Facebook ads. I've been testing out this new Facebook ad strategy, and it is dope. It is fantastic. I I can't wait to show you guys. I've been testing it now for 2 weeks, and I couldn't be happier with the results that I'm getting. It is something that we can all implement. I'm looking forward to showing you guys on Thursday. You guys will be the first to see these results and this new strategy in play. I haven't showed anybody else. And for those of you watching on YouTube wondering who this guy is and who I'm talking to, well, I'm talking to the guys from the Freedom Club. That is freedomclub with 2bs.com. And this is a platform where you can come in and learn about e-commerce. You go through, you do our course, you learn how to build your first e-commerce store, how to pick your products. We give you a list of products to choose from the database. You just go and select one, and you turn up for these calls where we tell you what to do. And next step is profit, right? There's a lot of work that gets involved. E-commerce is a skill. It is definitely not something that you just jump into and make money. It is something you jump into, well, if you're lucky. I've seen some people jump in and just make money, but no, it's a skill you hone. And once you get the hang of it, you can make store after store after store after store and profit after profit after profit. It is amazing. I love e-commerce. It is my bread and butter. It is my passion in life. And to start things off today, guys, I'm going to show you one of the stores that we've seen the most improvement on, and it's from Damon. Now, Damon was kind enough to share some stats with me. I'll just share my screen with you guys. I'm going to share my entire screen, I think. Why not? Share my entire screen. Okay. Just going to put that over there. Put this over here. Okay. So this is Damon's store, Vigor 8. Now Damon sold a fair few products on his store, but he's settled on this product that he's kind of found, I guess, an audience for. It is I guess it's like a memory foam thing you put on your bed to really make it supportive. And he's found an audience for it in people who have fibromyalgia, which is it's an awful condition to have that makes you pretty much have pain everywhere. Very much related to stress for some people. A lot of women can find themselves with this, hence the kind of female-friendly landing page that he's developed. My wife suffers from this as well. Damon's wife suffers from this. But Damon put this store together, and I think he worked hard with Austin to make this so pretty. So Damon came in, and he had, I'm going to show you the stats, guys. To start things off, before we applied some changes, Damon had a 1.63% store conversion rate, and it dropped. It kept dropping and dropping and dropping. It dropped to 1.03% conversion rate. Now, the industry standard for conversion rates is 2%. Now, Damon was still able to make a $6,000 profit at a conversion rate under 2%. And he did that because this is a high ticket product. With high ticket comes high margin. With high margin comes a lot more profit. Now, if you're finding that you have a very, very high purchase rate, the question is, can you sell that same product for more and make some profit? But Damon wasn't happy there. So in a couple of streams ago, I looked at Damon's website, which is really, really good. It's a great looking website. But because of the price of this, because it's not something you can just easily invest in if you want to get like a queen size for your bed or a king size, that's a sizable chunk of change there. He had to put even more effort into the store. Even more effort into the store to increase that conversion rate. Now, I'd like to take credit, but I can't. All I did was just give Damon a few points. And he took those points, I guess, thought about them for a while, made some changes to his store. We're going to go over the changes that he made, and he's pushed his conversion rate up from that lowly 1%. Do we have the new percentage? All the way to 3%. 3 bloody %. That's amazing. Now, not all of that would have been related to the changes he made on the store. A lot of it would have been. Some of it were the changes he made to his email system. Grabbing more emails means you make more money. Making better emails means you make even more money. I keep honing into, is honing in the word? I keep drilling into you guys. Email, email, email. 80% of my profit comes from email, guys. And you've seen my email systems. You've seen how much money I make from them. I've got automations that make me hundreds of thousands of dollars. But to get your automations to the point where they make you hundreds of thousands of dollars, you need to have good automations. And more importantly, you need to have a system to get good emails from your website. So, can we all give Damon a big round of applause? And let's go through some of the changes that he made. Get you guys thinking about some of these things. And look, I must admit, I have to come clean. I was inspired by Damon's store too. And I went and changed a couple of things on my landing page. I'll show you what I did. It's very cheeky. But it's in honor of this awesome landing page that Damon's done that I've been inspired by myself. And guys, you're always going to be inspired by other people. You're always going to find little golden nuggets from other people's websites that you could take the idea of, put it on your website, make it work for you in your niche, in your branch. Is branch a word? In your niche, and make sure you make it yours. So let's take a look at these changes. I can't even remember what I told Damon in terms of the exact things that I told him to change. But this was a screenshot of his page before the changes. So we had a lovely picture of his wife in the, I guess, on the bed, and some of the things that it did. We had Vigor 8, fibromyalgia, multi-zone mattress topper. And look, this website was tops. It's fantastic. Really, really good website. Like, it's hard for me to even pinpoint what you could possibly do to change it, but he needed a push. Something needed to change in order just to uplift it a little bit. Now, to change your store from a 1% to a 2% means for every $100 you spend, or roughly, maybe even $150 to $200, for every 100 visitors you get 2 orders. Now, if you get 1%, it's difficult to make money if you got a 1% conversion rate. Really difficult, unless your traffic is super cheap, which it's not. If you look at Facebook traffic over the last weeks and months, I mean, even for me, the prices have gone up by about 30%. We're now seeing clicks for like $1.50 where I was getting them for $1. So some people I'm seeing clicks for $2 or $3. It's getting expensive. It's expensive to run ads. So we really got to make sure that the traffic that we're getting converts higher, because if you can get to 3%, that's 3 bloody people for $100 or $150. That is where you can start to make money. All right. So this was his page before, and on mobile, because we should always be looking on mobile. And the changes that he made were this. Added a headline to the first image so that it didn't lower the information above the fold. I always tell you guys, if your website is on a mobile phone, which 90% of your traffic, probably 85% of your traffic, is going to be on a mobile phone. It's so important for us to grab their attention on the mobile phone and let them know within the first instance of them looking at your website that they're in the right place. Why? Because if you're scrolling through Facebook on your phone and you see an ad, it is so easy to misclick. And how many times have you clicked on what you thought was the product that you wanted to see, and Facebook's like, boom, random thing you didn't even think about. You're on some sort of meme page and you shut it down within a few seconds. People know that happens. People know that advertisements too are not always legitimately, skewed or purposefully. They're I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but some people are misleading. Here's an ad. Here's something completely different. So in order to keep their attention, you got to understand. You got to remember that your entire website may take maybe 1 to 2 to 3 seconds to load up, and by that point in time, people on Facebook are already getting annoyed. We can't help that. Websites take a few seconds to load. They're already looking for a reason to close this down and continue their mindless scrolling because they're doing this at 11 p.m. at night, or on their lunch break, or they're on the toilet at work. Okay, they're not really in a buying mood. We got to change that about what they're doing right now and remind them that they're here to purchase. So the first thing that they see here is feel excited about getting into bed again, and a woman smiling and relaxing and actually not in pain. That is probably the most powerful thing that you can change. And I guarantee everyone is out there looking at their product image right now and thinking, how can I put text on it? Canva, guys. Get into Canva. Okay, and in every other image that he's got a watermark image on each. And he's not doing this selling. He's not telling you the features of the product. He's telling you how it feels, the feeling of it, the physical sensation, refreshed, supported. And again, well, this one's not a feeling, but it's super easy to make. That's kind of a feeling. Super easy to put on your bed. Some people might be thinking, how do I install it? Do I have to like wash it? No, it's super easy. Just plonk it down and sleep on it. So those are just some simple changes. 3 simple changes to increase the conversion rate by at least 1.5%. That is how you have a super weekend. $2,300 nearly over the weekend. Incredible. Awesome job. Damon, thank you so much for sharing the stats with me, my friend. And thank you so much for listening to my advice and implementing that. It's interesting that you took what I had to say, you implemented that in a way that I didn't even think about, and I get to learn. It's awesome when you've been in the e-commerce game this long and you get to learn something new. I'm now going and redoing my page to show you what I'm working on. I love Damon's seal. If you haven't, just to remind you of his seal. Damon's got this awesome 100-night guarantee right here. I think that's freaking awesome. I made my own version of it here. One of the benefits I like about this is you can stick it at the bottom of your page, right, to remind people this is this awesome guarantee. And you can also put it under your add to cart. Damon's website is vigor8.com.au. I'll pop it in the chat. vigor8.com.au. So I have borrowed Damon's seal, made it my own. I have changed the wording to match my brand, to match my colors. I just think that was probably one of the best seals I've ever seen. And also, guys, it also helps under your add to cart to put in the logos of the places that you accept payment from. Now, if you have gone down the route of getting Afterpay, which I highly recommend for as many of you as possible, go and start the process of getting Afterpay, because if you can stick an Afterpay logo there, it just increases your legitimacy tenfold. It is awesome. It's an awesome payment processor to add. So learn from what you've learned today. Look at your own pages and see what you can see as a way to improve. And just know, you from where you are to you easily getting conversions is possible. And all it is just looking at the work that you've done objectively and looking at ways to improve it. So Damon is using, as his website design, an app called Gem Pages. Gem Pages is a great app for you to install on your store to make awesome landing pages like this. If we bring this down into mobile view, bring this into mobile view, we'll just check out Damon's store again. It looks awesome. It looks really, really good. I actually like that you've got the best 4 images available under the main image there. That's pretty cool. I didn't notice that before. We've got a review right there. One of the things though, Damon, it's called Gem Pages, Haley. One of the things I would suggest though is your add to cart button, or your buy now button, is a long way down the page. I do think it might be better to have your add to cart potentially just below these, but it's being pedantic. Who knows? That could have a worse impact. But it's just my thought. So where to from here? Damon, you've got a 3% conversion rate, my friend. What you need to be careful of now is making wild changes like I just suggested. What I suggest is that you use Gem Pages A/B testing if you're going to make any changes for this. That's what I would suggest. Once you guys have locked in a good conversion rate, you do not want to go experimenting. If you are going to experiment, you do a A/B test, you change a little bit at a time, one thing at a time, and you test scientifically to see if this one is better than the other. Now, you don't just test for a day and go, you know what, this landing page had 4 sales, this one got 0, this one's obviously shit. That is a huge mistake. If you're going to be doing testing small incremental changes has to be over a long period of time for the kind of traffic that we are all getting. Even myself. I'm spending quite a lot of money on Facebook myself every day, but even with the amount that I spend, we've got to leave our changes for an A/B test for at least a week, at least 2,000 to 3,000 clicks. The stats that I learned when I was learning store optimization is that we want to do an A/B test. So Gabby, an A/B test is when you have 2 different versions of something that you want to test. It could be 2 different versions of some ads that you want to test. It could be 2 different versions of landing pages that you want to test. And you set up an A/B test. You set up version 1, you set up version 2, and you change something, and you let it run. And what you really want to do is to let it run for around about 20,000 clicks. So 20,000 people. That's the ideal number when the chances of you mistakenly choosing the wrong winner go down. The least amount of traffic that you send before you make a decision, the more chances you have of getting it wrong. So to give you an example, I went through thorough A/B testing with my store Homecraftology, thorough, for months. But I didn't wait long enough before I chose each winner. I just decided really quickly, okay, obviously this one's had more sales, so this one is the winner. And I kept choosing winners until I got to the point where I realized I'd made my decisions with too little amount of data, and my conversion rate had dropped from 3% down to about 1.5%, and I was in dire straits. If you're the sort of person who lives off the income off your website, you can get yourself in a lot of trouble. So you take things slowly, you test one thing at a time. Now, in terms of A/B testing, I use Zipify Pages. I know Zipify Pages does A/B testing. I'm pretty sure Gem Pages does it too. It'll automatically split your traffic evenly between one version of the landing page and the other, and it will give you the results in the back end to tell you which one's the winner. But you've got to let it run for around about 20,000 visits. All right. So moving on, guys. I didn't see a huge number of websites to review, so I take it I've got one website to review. One question for Gabby, which I'll answer. Is that 2 websites? I've got 2 websites to review. All right. If you guys want me to stick around and give you those golden nuggets, you're going to have to drop your links in there. Because once I'm done, yeah, I'll do Jordan's. I've got Jordan's, and then I've got My Tidy Ride. And guys, if you don't have any stores for me to review, I can't give you golden nuggets. I don't care if your store is half done. I don't care if you're not happy with it. Let me see it. Show me what you got. I'll show you my store too if we have time. All right, we're going to take a look at Jordan's website here. Yeah, that's the problem. A lot of people can't tune in, so they usually drop. Actually, you know what? I should see what messages I have. One sec. A lot of ads questions. A lot of ads questions. Oh damn! Sorry for everyone who I don't get back to. I get so many inboxes. All right. Holy crap! Look at this store. That is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. So to give you guys some feedback, I know if you're new here, you'll be looking at this store and you're going to be thinking, I can't make something like that. This is not how Purapet looked a couple of weeks back. From memory, and from Damon, correct me if I'm wrong. From memory, Purapet was just selling these car things and a few other pet products. It looked like any other store. It looked like any other Freedom store. It looked like any other amateur store. And it didn't really have much direction. And I think that Jordan was having some problems getting profitable. So Damon went around and helped Jordan make her store look good. I think we settled in the stream on finding a new product like this. We did some product research. We found that there are no competitors selling the product that she was selling. I'll see if we can actually have a look at all the products. There were very few competitors selling the seat protectors. Jordan Giuseppe's, yeah. Damon just doesn't go around helping other people's stores. He's too busy. But, you know, given that his store looked good, Jordan needed some help. He stepped in, gave a bit of help. So it was a product like this. And you can see here, this is your standard landing page. It didn't look this pretty when we looked at it last time. This is even a big improvement. So if your store is like this, don't panic. It's fine. You can probably get some sales with this. But if you want to take things to the next level, you want to get that conversion rate up, you need a store that looks amazing. And from memory, we didn't even have this logo. This logo is so good. Branding is so important, guys. Branding is the first thing people see. And if your logo looks boring, plain, unfriendly, hard to read, you're already stepping off on the bad foot. And people are already got their guard up looking at your website. So looking at their main products, we had a look through the competitors that I went on to. If you guys are new and you're not even sure what to sell yet, the way that I personally do, and I do need to say, guys, as much as I love the Freedom Club, and I'm here to teach you guys from the Freedom Club, my history in e-commerce is different from the Freedom Club's history. I came on into the Freedom Club with 7 years of my own e-commerce history, my own habits, my own ways of doing things. And I decided to partner with the Freedom Club because after seeing after seeing Austin's amazing training, it was the closest thing that I'd ever seen to something that matched the way that I do things. That doesn't mean that, everything is exactly the same, but it was the closest. I agreed with everything that Austin is teaching and gave him some tips or some ideas for version 2 of his content, which is coming out soon, I believe. Now, my favorite tool at the moment for spying on other stores and other ads is this app called Foreplay. My mum is my bookkeeper, though. So I like to keep my businesses in the family and have my family work with me or work for me. My mum is my bookkeeper, so when she saw my business expenses, foreplay.com, you can imagine there were some difficult conversations to be had. I'm going to drop a link in here for you guys so that you don't accidentally put the wrong link at work. Foreplay.co is a legitimate website where you can spy on your competition. So to find Jordan's product and to actually see if the product that she wanted to sell was going to make money, we went in here and we looked up dog seat, something like that. We went through the competitors. We went and had a look at all of their Facebook ads. Once we found them, they're dog seat covers. I don't know if I could spell. There we go, dog seat covers. So we had a look at the Facebook ads, and we tried to determine which companies still had Facebook ads running for this product, and we couldn't find many. Sure, we found ads on Foreplay for these products, but when we went to the owner's Facebook ad library, we saw that they'd turned those ads off, and that is a good indication. When you see that someone was once running ads for this product, but they weren't, that's a good indication that that didn't work out for them. And when you do some thorough analysis and you realize nobody has ads for this that have lasted more than a week, then you quickly realize this isn't a profitable product. It could be oversaturated. It could just be overpriced. It could just be that people don't see the value in this. Now, I have these for my dogs. They love it. We love it because it keeps the car clean and they get to come with us. Does that mean that I'm going to buy it from a Facebook ad? Not necessarily. These could be so oversaturated that there's just no point running them. It could be. Or on the other hand, you could find yourself a product that has much more demand and do much better with it. The key here is to find products in high demand. That's why I use Foreplay to try and weed out which products are not in high demand anymore and which products are in high demand, because if you sell a product that has a market with lots of competitors and you take a slice of that pie, you're more likely to get paid. So we went around, and when we searched for dog products, we found that actually dog beds are actually in high demand. High quality dog beds where the dogs look like they're having the time of their life. People are buying these. There's ads for them. And more importantly, the ads are still running. So Jordan's gone away and redesigned this, and this looks so friendly. When you're having a pet store, it's got to look friendly. I love this. Your dog sleeps for 14 hours a day. Makes you feel bad for not getting them this. I love that. Do I love the product? I think this could work. I have seen better ones that I do think might work even better. So I'm not saying change the product. Test this one out for sure. The one that I've seen that I'm even considering getting for my dogs is like a miniature couch. Have you guys seen those? And I think a miniature couch could be amazing to try and sell. I think you're coming in on a trend that will last a while. So let's take a look at this. Pure Pet Orthopedic Dog Bed. Paws Authentic Memory Foam. Ads starting tonight. Exciting. We've got a review right up before we see anything else. What I love about this product image, if we look at this on mobile, it's the first thing you see. It's, oh, you've doubled up there, buddy. Let me just refresh though. Yeah, you got 2 ads on mobile, which you need to hide one, I think. When you guys are creating your store in Gem Pages, the way that these Shopify landing page tools usually work, I'll show you guys quickly. If I have my store here inside, this is Zipify Pages, which is very similar to Gem Pages. You can select any element on your page. So I've got an also bought box right here, and you can hide it on any device. You can hide it on desktop, you can hide it on mobile, you can hide it on both. So I've hidden this cross sell altogether. Sometimes you might want to have one image for desktop and one image for mobile phone, because your image could be square versus long, for example. So you got to make sure that you hide the one that you don't need, otherwise you double up. Just a little thing. Looks like Damon's going to go fix that now. So I'll wait for him to fix that, and then we'll continue with this review. You know what? We'll just assume it's fixed. Okay, this is great. That was quick. Not quite. Unless it's going to take a minute. Yeah, it's not fixed for me. No, it's not fixed. Could be caching issue. It could be a browser issue. You just want to make sure that's fixed before you launch. Okay, I love this because it's catchy. I like the fact that we've got different colored fonts in here. I like the fact that it looks like the same font but different colors in different sizes, so it grabs my attention. We've got icons in here that explain to me what's happening without me reading the text, and then text to explain, to double up to explain that I was correct in assuming that that's how that icon works. We've got a guarantee right here, so I already know a lot about this product before I've even read the thing. I'm half sold. And a cute dog. If you have any excuse to put a cute dog on your imagery, you're already winning in my books, because people love dogs. Okay, we have our images down here. This looks pretty good. Yeah, this looks like a good product. That's actually the ad made. Nice. Nice. Okay, so Pure Pet orthopedic dog bed, a memory foam, 5 stars, 42 reviews, $169, 50% off sale. This pricing is actually pretty good. You know, I'd pay this much money. Oh, the only thing is, oh damn. Okay, cool. So the pricing here, $169. Forget I was going to say the only thing is. Recommended by Dr. Neil Mode, orthopedic. I hope this is a real doctor. An orthopedic veteran. I can't stress enough the importance of choosing the right bed for your furry friend. Just like humans, they need proper support for their joints, especially as they age or if they have certain medical conditions. You got the ticks here. Orthodontic egg crate memory foam. Alleviates pressure on joints. Non-slip, waterproof base. Easy to clean. Machine washable. 100-day money back guarantee. Fast and free delivery. Yep, that's great. Kelsey, our beloved Labrador, absolutely loves. Okay, we just want to put, because this is a review, put the name of the person down here, and even just write verified review. I will say one thing, I don't know if this is just me, but for some reason the menu looks broken. It's all the way over to the right, and we've got the logo all the way to the right as well. It just needs something's weird about it. It should be on the left there. But you did fix the image issue. Okay, so the buy button is pretty far down. These take up a lot of space on mobile. Can we get one of these, 2 of these per what am I trying to say? Two of the 2 columns. 2 columns would be great, so that we can reduce this amount of space these options take up. Now, the buy button and the options are quite far down the page. It would be great if we could just bring them up a tiny bit. Maybe just under here, and maybe reducing the text size here so that we can fit more. Just some options, and maybe putting 2 columns here on mobile so that the photo is over here on the left of the text. squeezing up so that we can get more real estate space. I like to say that, you know, your top half of your website is your Mayfair and Park Lane, so you want to make sure you're getting the most out of your space. All right, small is 169, large 349. Prices are a little bit high for the large, a little bit. I wonder if we can bring them down to like $299 or $280 and still have a fairly decent, fairly nice, what would you call it, a profit margin. I'm pretty sure you can. What I like to do, because I have a store where we sell really large items and really small items too. My small items are always like 3 to 4 times margin. My larger items, sometimes I have them even down to like a 2.5 margin, because otherwise the price sort of extrapolates away and becomes uninviting to the customer. So I'm, you know, if my average order cost is $40 to $50, if it is, and I'm selling a large item, I can probably not have a 3 times margin on the large ones and still make enough money off that sale. Just a thought. But again, not again. I don't think I said it to begin with. But it does need testing. So the price points do need testing. So that's really, really lovely. We got your, I really recommend for everybody, something that looking at Damon's website, it reminded me, it's a really good idea to have your logos of the payments that you accept under the buy button. For one, it adds extra validity, if that's a word, extra trust. You know, you've got these here, people assume that they're associated with you and they assume that you've got to deal with them and that these companies approve of you. They don't, but it's nice to have that there. Stock located in Melbourne, free delivery Australia-wide. Great. 100-night satisfaction guarantee. Love it or return it. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Sorry for it's going up and down. Free gift. Bonus gift with every dog bed. 1 pet hair remover valued at $59.95. That free gift is fantastic. Yes, I want this free gift. That is incredible. Do you give the people the free gift even if they don't add it to their cart? That's the question. Why choose Pura Pet? I love the dogs here. That is so cool. Happy pets, made to last. Convenience, lovely. Why is Pura Pet Anxiety Dog Bed the best for my dog? Great. Size chart, fantastic. I'm glad we got that in there. Although you might also want to have a chart that generally has the breeds so that you know which, like, you know, I have a, you know, only with the common breeds, you know, because the common breeds people know, like if I have a Labrador, probably go with an extra large. If I have a Kelpie, you go with an extra large, that kind of thing. Because some people will be like, which one do I go with? And we really need them just to know. Sick about a joint pain. Some of our happy customers. We don't have the reviews, but I'm sure they're coming. Probably don't need this image down here. We've already had it. Oh, we've repeated. You got the buy box down here. Cool. So probably just remove these and keep your buy box down here without the product image. Looks great. What happens if I click buy now? Incredible. Except now everyone on YouTube can see where I live. RE logo. Adriani. Is it Adriani or Adrienne? Adrienne, I think. Pura looks too light on me, like the color, but you like the color, but can't it be darkened? Oh, we need to fix the Pura Pet logo on the checkout too. Pura looks too light. It could be, I do need to apologize for my screen. It could be because my screen has HDR lighting. So to my eyes, it looks perfect. To your eyes, I have yeah, my screen is messing with the colors. Yeah, it's to do with my HDR lighting. I do apologize, guys. It's to do with whenever I stream. I need to fix that. But I don't have the option to fix that for the streams in the Freedom Club. On my YouTube stream, it looks fine. But looking at my stream here in the Freedom Club, the colors look a little bit off. Blame HDR graphics. Okay, incredible work. I can't wait to see this finished. I can't wait to see the results. Look, when you got a store that looks this pretty, it's like Your store doesn't need to be perfect. You get the sales easily. All right, Anthony, I'll look at yours soon. I think I've lost a whole bunch of messages in the chat. Let's keep going down the list and hope they pop up. Okay. Who is next? One second, guys. Oh, Annika, 21, signed up yesterday. Welcome, Annika, 21. If I could only be 21 again. Haley. My Tidy Ride. This one's been a while. I haven't seen this one in a few sessions. Made some changes. Things are still slow. You haven't given up on the product yet. Cool. Your website has come a long, long way. Oh, before I talk about this one second, guys. I just have a quick question from Gabby here about Facebook ads. And she came in just before you, Haley, so 1 second. Gabby says, I'm sorry, but I have a pretty urgent question. Just about to get my second round of ads up tonight, and I'm wondering whether Facebook allows me to say eliminate back or neck pain. It's a really good question. Gabby, I'm actually really glad you asked that question without putting your ads up just yet. So Facebook has a policy on their system about unrealistic outcomes. Now, you can say things like helps pain relief, helps eliminate back pain. But you would not be able to say eliminates neck and back pain, because not everybody who buys this will be able to say, hey, this product eliminated my back pain. So I would always, and you'll probably notice on most health related items on Facebook, they say helps. Now this looks pretty cool. This is a nice looking ad. I like where you're going with this. You've come a long way with these ads. What I would recommend though is, actually, you know what? It's pretty good. I was going to say the coloring, but I'd like to see this tested first, because it's not too bad. I mean, there are ways that we can make this ad look cleaner, but I don't think I need to bother you with those. I'd like to see you come up with this ad. If it was my ad and I was going to run this, I'd get rid of the white backgrounds. And instead of that, I'd put a shape here that was slightly transparent but darker, so that you could see the text on the image. And I'd make the text white and I'd make the square darker. Does that make any sense? That's what I would do just to make it look cleaner. But it looks fine the way it is, and it is probably going to get you clicks and probably going to get you sales. So well done there. Well done. Okay. My Tidy Ride. Gabby, are you allowed to say goodbye to neck and shoulder pain? You probably could get away with that. You probably could. Because that's not promising that you're going to eliminate it. And you can say goodbye to something and it can come back. Like a bad smell. But no, that's pretty good. You could probably say that. All right, My Tidy Ride. Let's go straight to the vacuum, because that's the product that you're trying to sell. Ooh. Well, first thing, well done. Well done, guys. If you're trying to sell a product, one of the best ways to sell it is somebody looking at the camera with the product in hand. And you got that. This looks great. It's a clean photo. It's like buttery smooth, high quality. It looks great. With the brush on the end. These photos look fantastic. Good job. Now, you've seen Damon's website. What are some of the things that you could put on these? I'm going to test a secondary email tonight. I'm just checking my email to see if it's arrived. Not yet. Maybe it's in spam. Let's have a look. My Tidy Ride, welcome to the club. It was in spam, unfortunately. So, I just went through with someone from Freedom Club the other day to fix the spam issues on Klaviyo. So what you're going to need to do to fix the spam issues is set up a custom sending domain on Klaviyo. So, is it Klaviyo? Yes, Klaviyo. And it's not hard. I wouldn't say it's particularly easy, but it was pretty straightforward. So to set up your custom domain, you're going to have to go into Klaviyo and go into the custom domain settings, and then go into your GoDaddy and copy some values across into your DNS settings. It's not overly difficult. It is a bit tedious, and it might be difficult to understand at first, but you can do it. You can follow those instructions and get there. That'll probably stop your emails going to spam, which you really got to get them out of spam if you want to be successful in this. Yeah, the demarc stuff. I might do a video on the demarc stuff actually on my YouTube channel. I don't think we have a video on that in the Freedom Club. I'm thinking I might get onto that and do that. So you've done that and get plenty of emails, so you thought it wouldn't be in spam now. You might want to go have a chat with Klaviyo and let them know that customers are complaining that your emails are still going to spam. And hopefully they can help you out there. Okay. My Tidy Ride Turbo Tidy Vac. Tired of messy car covered in dirt, sand or crumbs? No need to wait to clean up spills. Join the 5,000 plus Aussies that are using our Turbo Tidy vacuum to keep their car clean on the go. I feel like there's a lot of text here, and it would be really good if we could just break it up. So what I would do is I'd have this awesome GIF file you got here, which looks superb. I'd have that breaking between the first paragraph and the second paragraph. And I'd also have a little bit more text here bolded, and see if you can increase the sizing of some of the text, just to break up the visuality. I'm going to go with that visuality. Okay, no need to lug out the cumbersome household vacuum to clean up the mess anymore. You can just do it on the spot with a handy vacuum. That's actually a really good selling point. That's actually a really good selling point. That's really, really good, actually. I'm just thinking, because our car gets messy. We got 2 girls in the house, so it's full of hair. Dogs, we go to the beach, so we've got sand everywhere. And it's not that we won't wait until we lug out the big old vacuum. It's either we do the vacuum or my wife is going to wait because we don't want to vacuum. So we're waiting for it to get messy enough before we take it to get detailed at the car wash at the store, you know. So I'm wondering if you can play with that. Be like in your first paragraph, be like, I bet your car is messy right now. I bet you're waiting and dreading bringing out that vacuum cleaner. I bet you don't want to spend $100 getting your car detailed just to have that new car feeling. Oh, that's awesome. Then introduce the products. Sometimes I surprise myself. That I think is a good angle to go down. That would be fantastic. Okay. Get rid of this one. It's popular with parents or professionals. Meh, don't worry about that. We don't need that. It's popular with everybody. No one wants a messy car. No more fuss when the kids drop their chips and you get the car. And that's pretty cool. It's always ready to clean any mess you can. Store and charge in your car. That's pretty good to know as well. Tackle any nook and cranny with versatile attachments. It's in a portable package, tiny enough to fit. That's all fantastic. So I'd get rid of that sentence there. Go rewatch what I just said because I've already forgotten it, and make that your first paragraph. And then I think put this in between your top 2 paragraphs. This is really, really good content, by the way. I don't know if this was always there because I don't remember seeing it, but this video is fantastic. Okay. While you'll love it, this needs to be bigger and more friendly. Because it just looks like it looks too amateur put together, too amateurly, I can't speak tonight, too amateurly put together in terms of the text, the font and the layout, because in a modern day landing page, we like things with different sizes, Always the same font, but things have a friendly look and feel, if you know what I mean. So you might need to have a play at even creating a landing page with gem pages to really make this pop. The content that you got is good. I don't want you to redesign content or make new imagery. These GIFs are fantastic. It's more just the text sizing that I'm not feeling, especially for a gadget. Like if you think about the product pages that you land on when you've seen a cool gadget, it's got to look kind of friendly. Did you make these yourself? Because these are fantastic. I keep saying that. Cool. Okay. Who was it suitable for? Terrific. Can I use it elsewhere? Great. Ooh, that's a lot of information. Good job. Great. What are the specs and inclusions? Oh, yeah, this is good. This is some good copy. Freedom made them. They did a good job. They certainly look better than what I remember, or maybe it's just the whole look of the whole everything is better. Cool. 100-day risk-free trial, and then you got your why you love it. I'd probably replace these with a nice big friendly seal of like a nice big friendly guarantee seal, which would be much more to me trust inducing than just seeing these. Nice big friendly red seal with a nice golden something or other, 100-day risk-free trial. If you don't love it, we'll give you your money back kind of vibe. That would be great. Cool, it's coming along. I won't go through your entire store because we've done that in the past. I want to check your badass though. Let's see. Welcome to my tiny ride. Haley, you know what would be awesome? This picture just with you in it, holding the thing. Okay, I'm just reading. Whilst contributing. So you probably, to make your guarantee, look, I'll show you how I made mine. And I'm pretty sure that, if I'm not mistaken, probably Jaden and Damon probably did the same thing. What's it called? Canva. Canva. If you ask me where any of my graphics are made these days, it's 90% sure that you can see what I'm working on here in my Canva. That's even my new logo, Tokyo Threads. Yeah, there's my things from YouTube. So if I look in projects, oh, where's my design? Illustrator is fantastic. It's not easy to use necessarily for most people, but it's fantastic. It's so powerful. 1 second, guys. I can't find my design. But no, my seal that I did was 100% done in Canva. It's just not here. I've saved it somewhere and I don't know where it is. Ah, it's probably in one of these. Because these have multiple pages, don't they? There it is. All Canva. There is so much you can do. Like to make the gold around the place, I found a gold thing and put it behind. We found all these different elements to make them and just put it together. We're just going through and using some really nice fonts with really nice font sizes with really thick strokes and making sure everything looks pretty. Damon is a graphic designer by trade. It does help a lot. And this is a skill. It is a skill that is easy to learn and difficult to master. You've just got to find the things that inspire you and see if you can replicate them yourself with the tools that you've got. My tools that I use in my business, Canva, Photoshop, and Premiere Pro. Those are the 3 tools that I use. You don't need Photoshop, but as I showed you in my ads training last week, you can use Photoshop to easily take the product images that you find from your vendors and completely erase things from your image and then use AI to put something new in that image, and then you got a brand new product image that you can use. So just learn your tools. All right, let's continue on. Okay, so looks fantastic, Haley. Honestly, there's not much I would recommend you change. Of course, just your About Us page just needs a little bit more love, but other than that, looks great. And good job. Can't wait to see those ad results. Okay. So that's my tidy ride. And I answered Gabby's question. Was there one that I missed? Because we're going to go and have a look at Anthony, who has done Aero Ease. You would love to have a look at your page. You tried to change some things last week. You launched on Thursday and you've had 7 sales. Oh, that's tops. And an upsell. Fantastic. Congratulations. You've tried changing your add to cart button to capitals. Sure. With your SSC, but it's not available to me in the new template theme. With your what's an SSC? Support coach? Student support coach. Okay, student support coach. Suggested going in and finding it in the code and editing it. Yeah, so when you have something like Gem Pages, which is just an app that sits on top of your theme, it's very easy to go in and edit these things. So you should probably install Zipify Pages or Gem Pages, and you can easily edit these things. I can easily edit these things, but I edit these using cascading style sheets, which is not easy for newcomers. It's a whole new thing to learn. I can see where you're going with this. I love that. I can see how you want to add these new things. I can see it in your copy. I can see it in your layout. So from my point of view, go and install Gem Pages and go play, because seeing what you've got here, you can easily make this so much prettier in something like Gem Pages. You got the basics all there though. Okay. The images and the variants only show when you clicked on the variants. I mean, that's normal. You can't see them when they aren't selected. That's normal Shopify behavior. Yeah, that's normal. You can put separate product images here though, so that the first thing people see is those. There's a difference between a product image, so an image that's attached to the product, and then actual images that you're putting in overall. It's a bit of a difference. We think it may be part of the Freedom theme. No, it's not the theme related. It's just to do with how you've set up your images inside the product page. You need a tutorial on custom web design for everybody. Yeah, I might have to think how I would simplify it. There's only a few small commands. Look, so I trained up my 2 best friends on how to make Shopify stores, and together we were the ones who got all these awards together and built all the stores. And I trained them on what to do to fix these cascading style sheet issues, CSS issues. By the end of it, my computer illiterate best friend was able to jump on in and just change things easily, willy-nilly. So it's not difficult. Everyone can do it. I might go and make a tutorial on it. But having said that, don't even need to if you just install Gem Pages. That's the quickest way to do this. Having said that, I don't have Gem Pages on Homecraftology. I don't even use Zipify Pages on Homecraftology. I did it all custom myself, just using style sheets and careful use of my landing pages. So it is possible to do this all custom yourself, but it is not easy. And if I was to start again, I would probably just use Gem Pages, honestly. Honestly. All right. The page builder. Yeah, we should definitely have Austin go and create something around Gem Pages, I think. Okay, so Aero Ease Travel Pillow. Scientifically proven neck support, reduces neck pain, and shows deep sleep while traveling. Perfect. I'd like to see some call outs on your main product image. So some icons. You can go into Canva, find some nice bone support icons, neck support icons, fabric description icons that give you a visual representation of how this product feels, just to use on the main image. Now I know you've got this here, and that's sort of where I'm going with this. You need more here to sell the product visually. within a few seconds of being on the page. Are you tired of feeling uncomfortable and not able to sleep while traveling? Join 4,000 Aussies and get that deep restorative sleep on the go with Australia's highest rated neck pillow from AeroEase. That's cool. I think you changed it because I think you were just doing flights and now it's travel. I'd like to take credit for that if possible. I do remember pointing that out that to somebody, don't just sell this for people on a plane or something like this. Sell this to people everywhere who travel because everybody travels. The AeroEase travel pillow is scientifically proven to hold the head and neck in a better ergonomic position than a traditional travel pillow. Thank you. I'll take that. I hope it was me. Otherwise, I just sound like a dickhead. But anyway, this effectively reduces neck strain, stiffness, and head bobbing. Yes, perfect. I can't find fault in that. Our super soft pillow is designed to give you that deep sleep that is so hard to obtain while traveling. Wake up refreshed every time when you travel, regardless if it's a 15-minute train ride or an 8-hour flight. Yes! Hell yeah! Travel around Europe has never been so comfy. We used to dread travel days, but now we look forward to it knowing we have our AeroEase travel pillow. Dude, you've sold this to me. I'm looking at this. Next time I'm in the car for a long time while the missus is driving, we can share pillows. Comfortable, relieve pain, built to last, shipped from Sydney. Great. How to use. Separate the Velcro, extend your pillow. The only one comment that I have on the product itself is just to make sure that nobody has any kind of patent out on this type of design. It looks so good. Just make sure no one has. I love this. This is fantastic comparison. The one neck pillow everybody has, and then she's like, "Yep, this is comfortable." Can you use two to support each side? I wonder. Planes, trains, or bus. Yeah, it's fantastic. 7 conversions. Anthony, you must come on Thursday, and you got to show me your ads and your results. You have to. It is compulsory. Okay, Deborah. Oh, by the way, I can't see any major changes other than layout and making sure this looks nice and friendly. It looks good for now, but with some gem pages and really making this pop, you're going to find your conversions will probably triple, if not double. If not double, then triple. That way around. Okay, Bub's Love. Let me get some background here from Deborah. You've only just started. I'd love if I could do a crit on your logo you've chosen. All right. Critique on the logo. Well, I'm not just going to critique the logo. Oh, that's all I can critique. We haven't got too much else. Cool. All right. My critique of the logo is, you probably can't see it very well on the stream. You probably can see it a bit better on YouTube. I don't love it. The lettering is too thin. It's not particularly baby loving or inviting. So that's my feedback there. How would I change it? I'd find a much more bubbly big font. Like I'm talking like really nice bubbly font. Let's have a look in Canva. We'll just be really quick. We're going to look for baby logo. What I'm thinking for this kind of thing, look at this, something like really bubbly. Customize that template. What's your store name? Bub's Love. Bub's Love. Boom, done. With a Z, Bub's Love. Do you want this? This is like a. I'll do that. No, I won't. I want to share this group. Damon, I think Canva's given dudes like you, like taking you out of a job. This is ridiculously easy. I just want to find the link though. Share on social. Is that gonna be a link? No. How do I just get a link? I just want to give you a link to this. Ah, only me. Anyone the link. Here we go. Copy link. Here you go. There's a link to that Canva design. Now, I mean, you don't need to use this. You can go and make your own. I think this kind of simplicity is nice. It's nice, big, bubbly, and it looks better in real life than it does on the stream. So everyone click on that link and go take a look and tell me what you think. Am I right or am I wrong? But that would do this website a lot of good. Okay, so what are we selling? We're selling a baby car headrest mirror. I want to see the product. Headrest mirror, baby. Oh, I can't. Okay, what is it? What is it exactly? A car baby monitor. That's interesting. That's cool. A dash cam monitor for the baby. Oh, and it comes up on the seat there. That's a great product. Whose store was this? Deborah. That's cool. So I can see you getting started here. Don't focus on anything about the high definition imagery. Don't focus on that. Focus on the fact that you get to see your baby in real time. How are they coping with the travel? Are they safe? Are they upset? And you get to see it without being a distracted driver. Something like that. Focus on how it makes you feel. How it will make the parents feel. I think it's a great product. That's a really cool idea. Very, very cool. I can't wait to see that finished, Debbie. Deborah. Sorry, I shouldn't call you Debbie. All right. Revive the body. Live pain-free. Your wellness, our mission. Now, again, with this kind of logo, it's probably hard to see on stream, but I don't love the coloring. I think it's very difficult to read. Even off the stream, it is difficult to read. I can't really see the sun over the text, and it probably could do with some love. Let's have a look at the product. So we're in the massage niche. Real Feel Pro. Melt away your body's tension. Experience extreme relaxation and a game changer for your health. Yeah, this is going to be a difficult sell. And the reason why this is going to be a difficult sell is because this market is very saturated and these products are available everywhere, including the mall. When you just walk down, you don't even have to go into a store. They sell these in the middle of the mall. Does that mean that someone won't pick them up from your store? No, not necessarily. But can you say this melts away the body's tension? I don't think that's why people buy this. I think we buy this for like quick massages on the go. Alleviate tension headaches on the go. Take this to work. This is for sitting for long periods of time. Yeah? You got the right idea here. And the images are good. The images are very good. Oh, that's interesting. Does this does more than the neck? Well, that's something we need to fix there. I immediately thought that this was just a neck massager. So we need a way within the first few seconds of me coming to the website for me to know that this isn't just a neck massager and this isn't just a normal product. My initial thought was when I came onto this store, this was just one of those neck massages that are available anywhere. But when I look at this, I can use this on my hips, I can use it on my leg, and on my shoulders, and it's got these two little thumbs. That looks like it would feel incredible. Having one of those moments. It's like a portable masseuse ready to knead. Is that what you say? To knead my shoulders? Your portable Swedish masseuse. This is Gabby's. Gabby, where are you, Gabby? Oh, that's right. You were asking me about the Facebook ad. I remember now. A portable Swedish masseuse ready to fix me at the moment's notice. This looks great. Oh, look at what it can do. Clips on. Okay. I think this first image, this doesn't sell it. It works best. Well, this was a selling point for me. I think this should be a main product image, to be honest. I think that sells it the best because this describes that this is gonna like thumb you. This is gonna like knead with big strong hands and make you feel like a human is touching you. Human touch massage on the go. What do they call them? When you go to the salon, not the salon, when you go to like when you go and get a massage, what do they call those massages that hurt? What do they call those? Therapeutic massages? No. Oh, what are they called? I used to get them all the time. Remedial. That's it. Thanks, Damon. Portable remedial massage. Remedial? Is it really remedial? I always thought it was remedial. Nah, it's remedial, right? Portable remedial massage. Yeah. So what I would do, I would take this image, make it my first image. Okay. I'd drop this one because this does not sell the product at all. Keep this one. That's great. Make that maybe your second. Make this one your second. Make this your third. And then whatever else. This one should maybe be your second image because it shows that you can get your hips done, your leg done. Oh, that looks good on the calf. Oh, that looks great on the leg. Fat thumbs. Fat thumb massage. That's not bad, actually. Okay. So, I will say, though, Gabby, I will say I like the layout that you've got here. I like these ticks. I like the way this is said. We just got to show how good this product really is, and I don't think Melt Away Your Tension is selling it. Extreme Relaxation is not selling it. Game Changer for Your Health. That's kind of it, but it's not really what it is. You know, have a bit of fun with this. Your portable Sven from Sweden with big fat fingers to massage your muscle. What are they called? Pressure points away, something like that. Okay. Do you want to get a massage? Do you want to get a masseuse quality massage at home every day? That is good. Now, while your copy is fantastic, it's just up here that needs to work, I think. Can we put some fingers in? No, that'd be terrible to put fingers in the logo. But could we? What's just quickly? Oh, not that. Close that down. Just very briefly. Masseuse logo. Okay, let me get my spelling right. Massage logo. Vibrating pulses. That sounds too adulty. But what about something like this? It's got the person getting a massage there. Something that could be cool. Something with hands in it. Something like that, maybe with the hands. That's pretty nice. Massage Republic. Vigor 8. Yeah, you got the massaging, like the yeah. Okay? I get you. Know what you're saying now. You've got the. I'll show everybody what Damon's got, just in case you're watching this on the rewatch. Was that what you call it? So, oops. Copy image address. So Damon's logo has the pulsating pulses here, the vibrating pulses on the 8. So yeah, that's a pretty good way of showing massage. So there's a few ideas there for your logo to bring massage. Oh, this looks pretty cool. Got the hands there. So there's some cool elements there for you, Gabby, in Canva that you might want to play with. In terms of your copy, so I think the top of the website needs some love for sure. Copy. Let's read this, because so far this copy was really good. Nailing the strength, feel, and accuracy of a professional's touch. In just 10 minutes a day, the Real Feel Pro will knock out the persistent neck pain, ease the shoulder tension, and untangle those annoying back knots. All your money back. Now, Gabby, your copy is really, really good, and I love the bolding of the text here. You've done a great job of the showing me the best bits so I can skim through it. Your text is nice and large. I love the blue you're using here. Really good job. The GIF files you're using, spot on. Oh, God, that's good. Loaded with advanced tech and a 6D massage head, complete with soothing heat option for the ultimate relaxation. It works wonders, not only on your neck and shoulders, you can use it on your arms, lower back, glutes, hips, thighs, calves, and feet. Oh, I do like this. Beautiful big text. I'm so happy with this. How does it work? Intensity. How's it different? Great. Massage session, 10 minutes is all you need. How long does the battery last, I wonder? How do you recharge it? USB cable. Yeah, the only thing is how long does the battery last? That's the only thing. And how heavy is it? We just need to know the weight. Great reviews there. Yeah, nice. Really, really nice. Yep, that's fantastic. And that's a great about page, by the way. You're telling a story about yourself. Professional athlete for 25 years. This store has come a long way. Our mission, terrific. 5 reasons you love it. Awesome. Yep. So, Gabby, you're really down because your first round of ads for a few days ago, you invested $225 and you got 2 sales. Day 1, nothing. Day 2, well, you invested $225. Is that overall? So, I've been testing out my bamboo sheets and my bamboo topper and my weighted blanket. My sales are coming in at about $90 a sale. So because of how much are you selling this for, by the way? Because of my 3 times margin and the fact that my products aren't cheap, even though I'm coming in at really expensive cost per purchase, I've broken even. And I'm working on my layout every day to make sure that I'm constantly trying to get that top of the page attention that I need to show people what this is and why they need it. And if my cost per purchase is so high, it just means I haven't sold them yet on the goodness that this product can do. And the problem with your landing page, you haven't sold them yet on the goodness this can do. Up the top here, like I said, we need to change the logo. We need to change this thing up here. This looks cheap, the rotating thing. The blue and the black there isn't working for you. And even though you've got really nice looking text down here, it's very small up here and not the same font, I think. So I don't think you need to worry about being competitive, Gabby. What we're doing here is not about competing with everybody on price. We are competing on trust. We are competing on the fact that when you're looking at one product, and we know it's the same product because of what we do, but your average Joe Blow or your average man, woman buying on the internet, they're looking at these products. They don't realize they're from the same factory in China. They look on what they can see on the website. And if you do a better job of selling your product on the website, you'll find that your customers are actually happier when they get their product from you than when they got it from a cheap store. It's crazy. So we are competing here on our sales techniques. And if you do a good job, you'll sell more products at a higher price than your competitors who have a crappy website selling the same product in a bad way. And sometimes for me, when I'm looking at websites myself, I know that it's the same product. I know it's the same brand as somebody else, most likely, but I will trust the store with the higher price because I want a better experience. I want a better product, and they're more likely to give that to me. So my point is maybe put this up to 3 times margin. If you had this at 3 times margin and made those 2 sales, you would have probably been close to breaking even. If you take what I've said today and change this up and really make this top half of your page pop, because look at this on mobile. I've seen your ad, like I've seen you getting the massage thing, right? I've seen your ad with the prongs in my back, and I've gotten excited. This looks like a different type of massage device. This looks like something I want in my life. I jump in here on my phone. I can't even read this text at the top because it's too small on mobile phone. I can hardly read your logo. So I don't even know what that image is on the top. And that kind of, to me, screams cheapness. And when I look at your image here, this doesn't look like what I saw in your ad. If this is what I saw, that's what looks like I saw in your ad. Also on mobile, I'm so sorry. I should have looked at this on mobile. We've got center justified things here that are off center. We could certainly improve the selling points under the add to cart button, certainly. But you might want to, if you wanted to do that kind of thing, you have to go down the rabbit hole of getting gem pages up and running. So I'd leave that for now. It's fine. On mobile, the text is okay, but the text looks a bit smaller on mobile. Overall, on mobile, it's not a bad experience, but we got to get the front of this page popping. And also, Gabby, can you tell me, did you get any email signups for that 225? Hopefully, to give you guys some numbers on email signups, we're looking in Klaviyo to try and get anywhere between 5%. And look, on Homecraftology, if we look at my stats here. So, Homecraftology. Where am I looking? Wheelio. So this is my flagship store. And today's been a really light day, to be honest. Every Tuesday is a light day. Every time I'm on stream here, it's a light day. That's 1,271 USD. Nearly $2,000 Australian. I need to really be pushing $3,000 for this store. That's my goal. But if you look over here, over the last 7 days, I've got a 15% conversion rate for emails. So 3,000 people came to my store. 438 gave them my email. Now, how do you get a better email sign up? You find the way that works for your audience. You don't just plan this. You got to test this out. So for me, I tested all sorts of pop-ups, all sorts of offers in the pop-ups. But in the end, for me, for this traffic, the best type of pop-up was actually a giveaway like this. Now, I've tested this on multiple stores. On every store that I've tested, I was able to get better email signups with Wheelio than just with a pop-up alone. But no, I tell a lie. That is lying. On 9 out of 10 stores, I was able to get better email signups from Wheelio. On a store that I tested, which was a client of mine, Mac Tools, we did put Wheelio on this tool website, and it didn't work at all. So, not every store that you can create is better off with Wheelio, that is for sure. But for some types of traffic, that type of pop-up offer can be good. So, Damon, you're getting a 16% submit rate, but you're only getting a view rate of 18 each day, spending over 200 to your page every day. That is bizarre. But you know what, Damon? I found one of the big reasons that I went from Klaviyo pop-ups to Wheelio pop-ups is Wheelio pop-ups I found had a much better algorithm for detecting when a person was leaving the web page. I found on Klaviyo it didn't always pop up on mobile when a person was leaving the page. But on Klaviyo, it takes up the whole screen, it jolts them. For example, you'll be scrolling your phone through the web page and then you decide you want to change to a different tab. You scroll up and then Wheelio would just pop out and grab your attention. You'd be like, oh, what's this? You know, it's a giveaway. Terrific. Grab my email. That's why I use Wheelio. Would Wheelio work for everybody? As we've seen, no, Wheelio didn't work for Mac Tools at all. Not in the slightest. The men who were looking at the store, the tool using men, were not at all interested in filling out one of these. Even though I made it manly and I made it orange, They were not at all interested in doing anything like this. So for Mac Tools, as you may have seen just then, for Mac Tools we're testing. I might have to do an incognito window. So we tested 10% off. Did okay. We tested 30% off. Wasn't any better than 10% off. Right now we're testing a download a free ebook about tools. And we're just trying to find the right offer to get emails. We need to get at least 5% emails. If your Klaviyo form is telling you that you got an email sign up under 5%, it's really hard to run a business. The more emails we get, the more likely we are that we're going to be able to get a sale. Damien, you must be targeting the older demographic who don't like putting in email. Older people love emails. Dude, who do you think buys diamond paintings? What's my story again? Who do you think buys diamond paintings? We're talking women from 35 to 100 buy diamond paintings. That's my target audience. So how do you find out I'll show you. And while we're here, we'll have a quick look at Damon's form just to see if I can see what's going on, which I probably won't, because to me, Damon's form looked fantastic and all the things are in the right spot. So to have a look at your form rate, you go into your Klaviyo form. You find your sign-up forms. You look here and you find the one that's running. So Fiber Top or mobile and desktop. Okay. And you will go analytics. You have a look here and the chart tells you how many people viewed your form and then how many people signed up. So Damien's got a problem here where not enough people are viewing his form. He's got a good sign up rate when they do see it, but like yesterday, only 10 people saw the form. So you got to check. That's really good. 14% is fantastic. Amazing. How many people saw it though? How many signups did you get for $223? Or $225, whatever it was. That's the important thing. How many signups did you get overall? So Damon's saying that yeah, people are submitting his form, but not many people are seeing it. So why could that be? Well, on mobile, let's take a look. Well, for one, Damon, we don't have when visitors are exiting the page turned on. That's a big thing. Perhaps this scroll after a certain amount isn't working for you. So maybe you'd want to put on the time delay. Well, I don't trust Klaviyo. They got no idea what they're talking about, to be honest. I think that's a really silly thing to do, to take off the when visitor exiting the page. Unfortunately for Klaviyo. So we'll take a look at your desktop form as well. So this is desktop. And let's go edit. No. You must have got someone new. They got no idea what they're talking about. So, okay. I understand this one on desktop is got when visitor is exiting the page. So, wait a minute. Have they changed this? This looks different. This is different. This has been updated since I looked at it last. They used to... Oh, no, it hasn't. It's here. Only... So what they're saying, Damon, is when this is turned on, it would only display if all conditions were met. That's what they're saying. Diane, sorry if this is stupid. I use Wheelio. When I get email signups here, are the email flows from Klaviyo? Yeah. Your email flows from Klaviyo should definitely be triggered. Assuming that your Wheelio is set to put those people into the newsletter. But definitely they should be triggered. Not a stupid question at all. So let's take a look at both your analytics, right? Because we have to do because you got a separate one for mobile and a separate one for desktop. We take yesterday for example. 4 people viewed it for mobile, for desktop, and 10 people saw it on phone. So 14 people saw that. I'm pretty sure you had more than 14 people on your website though. It's disappointing is what it is. Really disappointing. How can they not figure out what's going on? Unless... Wait a minute. These are based on what product you're targeting, right? It might be in the targeting of the product. Oh, dude, it could be this. You're saying they have to come specifically into this URL. What if the URL that they're on has Facebook crap? Which it will. That's your problem. That's your problem right there. 100%. Don't make this exactly matching. You have it as containing. Have that bit as containing so that if this is in the URL, not the entire URL, but if this is in the URL, show this. 100% that's the problem. Mind if I publish this? I'll go fix it for your other one if you like. I didn't even wait. I should have waited for your permission. I get excited. Sorry. Let me go fix this on your other one. All right. Yeah, Klaviyo Form have no idea what they're doing. Sorry, Klaviyo Forms. Klaviyo support have no idea what they're doing. They're just trying to get through as much of the support as they can, but they're not stopping to think about what could be going on. Idiots. Mobile's done. And I'm going to tick this for you because that should definitely be ticked. All right. Damien, prepare for many more people coming through your email list and prepare for more sales because that's what's going to happen. Now, for those of you who do have pop-ups, I can't check yours, Gabby, because I don't have access to your Klaviyo. If you want to DM me, you can do that, and I can give you my email address for you to invite me to your Klaviyo, and I can take a look. So for everyone who's wondering, why does Damon have 2 different forms? And this is pretty good advice to you guys. See how this looks different on mobile? He's got a beautiful background image here, and a nice big friendly 10% off. Like Damon's graphic design is spot on. But he's made this so that he can have a different format on mobile. And then go back to desktop view. Over here. And we'll look at the desktop one. He's got a different design for desktop. With one image on the right and then the offer on the left. So that's why he's got 2 different forms and 2 different, split out. So you can do that. And I would recommend that because for most of us, we only look at this in mobile. And when you come over here, I can't show you what this would look like in mobile, but if you made a beautiful form like this in the regular old way, and then someone's looking at it on mobile, they won't see this picture. They'll just see this boring thing on the left here. So that's how you get a pop-up to look good on desktop and mobile. Alrighty, solver of problems today. Gabby, increase your price. Do not launch your ads yet. Okay, so Here's how I need you to think about this, Gabby. You've spent $226, and that money is absolutely 100% not wasted at all. You've trialed your product out. You've got 2 sales. For me, if I spent $200 on ads, testing something out, because you're only in the testing phase, and I got 2 sales, I'd be happy, because that's confirmation. This is a good product. This can get sales. I'd be looking. I want to see your stats on Thursday. I want to see your click-through rates. I want to see your cost per click and your CPM to determine whether or not this is a product you want to continue with. But that is actually really, really positive news that you got those 2 sales and you got those email signups. Damon's right. I think the product has legs. I think it's a great product. In my view, their landing page wasn't there. It's not 100% complete yet. It's not popping for me. So you now know what to work on. And look, I have got my Bamboo store. My ads ran, and they ran for a few days. I go and fix the problems that I see. I run them for a few more days. Go and fix some more problems. Go run them for a few days. There's only 3 things that you can fix, right? You've got ads, website, and emails. Those are the only 3 things you need to worry about. And you iteratively fix each as you go until you end up with a Homecraftology, or you end up with a Vigorate. And you're just constantly fixing and trying new ideas to increase things. I haven't touched Homecraftology's look and feel in a long time. I haven't touched the automations in a long time. I focus on other things for Homecraftology now. So the way that Facebook ads work, okay, and I know this is the store, but I'm the store review lecture, or this is a lecture? It is a lecture, isn't it? But I'm happy to talk about how Facebook works. Let me just turn this off for a sec. All right. So Facebook works like this. I would go 3 times and just see if you get your add to carts. I'd definitely go 3 times. At a minimum, 2.5 times. But here's how Facebook works. It's got so many data points on all of us that it can predict what we want to buy and when we want to buy it, right? It can do that. It can absolutely 100% do that. Even with all of the privacy stuff that's out there and the rules and stuff in Australia specifically, and the USA and New Zealand, it can easily predict when people want to buy something. A little bit less, I would say, in Europe and in the UK, because they have different privacy laws. And you will find the Europe and UK traffic slightly cheaper. But in Australia and the US, they can track us wherever they want to, pretty much, because they can, and they're allowed to legally. They know who is searching Facebook today, who would be the perfect ideal person to show your ad to buy your product right now. So when you first launch your ads, you're likely to get a sale if your landing page is good enough that day or the day after. When I first launched my Bamboo sheets, I got a sale for $200 the first day. The very first day, my ads had just gone up. I spent $3. I got a sale. And what's happening there is Facebook is like, right, I've got someone ready to buy right now. I'm going to show an ad for Bamboo sheets from this store, Bamboo sheets from this store, Bamboo sheets from this store, Bamboo sheets from that store. And I was just lucky enough that someone out of those 100 people saw my ad and clicked it because they were ready to buy. But the longer your ad stays on, the less low-hanging fruit is available for Facebook to just throw your ad in front of. So you get less and less and less intent people who would purchase right now. So how do you counteract that? You make a better website. You make a better landing page. You make a better email system. And Damon's right. He's got people coming back 22 days later from the initial ads to come and buy his product. There's a buying cycle. Not every single person is ready to purchase today. Some people just want to look at the product and have it in the back of their mind and get reminded of it next time they see your ad, which is why once we've got our websites looking good, we keep our ads running for a sustained period of time, a longer period of time. And we try and build up our customers' trust in us. So maybe they're not ready to buy the first time they see you. Maybe they buy from you the 3rd, 4th, or 5th time they see you. Maybe they need to get 5, 6, 7, or 8 emails from you before they've decided to try it. Maybe the offer isn't right for them. Maybe you need to offer them something else via email, a 10%, a 20% off, a 25% off, a buy one, get one free offer. Maybe that's what it takes to get them over the line. Everybody's different, but you need to be able to afford to keep those ads running for a sustained period of time to pick those people out of the crowd of Facebook. That's why we tend to see Purchases happen within the first few days of launching ads, and then that kind of slowly dwindles off. It just means the quality of your website isn't quite there yet. I wouldn't even worry about the people who are currently in your buying audience. I would, if it was my store, I put my prices up all the time. Like right now, my store has 4 times the price, like 400%, 4 times margin. When I started, it was 3 times margin a month ago. My prices went up. My offers have changed. It's about the offer, Gabby. It's not about the price that you have on your website. Because if you put your price up, you could offer them a 15% discount in the welcome series. And no one's going to be... Do you think a single person that you've advertised to, do you think one of them remembers the price of your product, is going to go to your website and go, hold on, that was $25 cheaper 5 days ago? And even if they did, and they wrote you an angry email, why couldn't you just give them a discount and say, hey, here's 25% off. Thank you for your email. And thank you for pointing that out. Our prices did go up. But you know what? Because you wrote to me today, I'm going to give you a 25% discount. Yeah, thank you so much. And you get the sale. And you get a customer for life. Sorry for ranting. I get fired up about e-commerce. It's one of the few things I get passionate about. So never feel bad about raising your prices. Stores do it all the time. And you can't run a business unless you have the right margin. You can't, if it's costing you X amount of dollars for a purchase and you can't run it profitably, you might need to raise your prices. You might need to get less sales at a higher price to make more money. Or it could be the opposite. But the only way to figure that out is through testing and through looking at the data that we get and trying to ascertain what that means for us, what that means for our store, and how we can test something new, test a new idea, test a new price point, or test a new offer on that price point out. So I would 100% recommend, Gabby, increase your prices at least 2.5 times margin. Get that margin there for yourself. And not everybody is buying based on price. Very few of us. If we were all buying based off price, we'd all go to Amazon. You know, I hate shopping on Amazon. You know why I hate it? I can never guarantee that the reviews are fake, and most of the products are shit. And sometimes I purchased on Amazon, and it said it was in the country. It said right here in Australia. It took 2 weeks to get here. Sometimes my order didn't even arrive. Sometimes it did arrive, but it was just so terrible that it was awful. And I don't want to send it back. I don't want to have to go through that problem of sending my product back. I'd rather just buy from a branded store that had good reviews, that had a nice product that was shown by real people. My business coach used to always say, if you're really busy, you're too cheap. Pretty good advice. Pretty good advice. And I have to put that in my bank. I like that one. I like that one a lot. And let me tell you guys, I am not cheap. Working with me is not cheap. And it never will be. Well, hopefully. I mean, if I was really bad at my job, it would be very cheap. All right, guys. I think that's it for tonight. And did I miss anybody? I don't think I did. Let me just double check. Cozy Me. We'll just quickly do Cozy Me. Sorry, Diane. I didn't mean to. I got caught up. Okay. Cozy Me. Oh, and Kamla as well. Guys, come on, get on my case here. I'm talking too much. Losing my voice. Nah, Damon, we're not done yet. But if you're off, good night. Okay, Cozy Me. This is looking nice. One thing, Diane, it looks like there's a difference in what's it called? In font here. So you might want to just go into, I think you're using, it looks like either Gem Pages or Zipify Pages. But just make sure the font is the same font. Okay. Great imagery, as usual. The imagery is always fantastic. Nice. No, the creative's good, but when we have actual... I think I see what you're trying to do. I don't disagree with having different font sizes. Different font sizes is great, but not when it comes to the actual copy. And what I would recommend is add some color. So add a nice icon here. Find a nice icon that you can add there, like a tick or something. I love your font that you've chosen. It is nice. It's easy to read. It's pretty and it's friendly. Images are spot on. I'm not too sure about this. I'm glad that you have it in there, but it looks a little flat. The actual image that you got there looks good. The seal that you got there looks good. You probably need a nice border around here, and just to play with this a little bit. But I like that you've got it. I think it's fantastic that you got it. I like your logos there. This probably could do with rounding the corners. I can see you got it as an image there. So round the corners and give it a bit of a drop shadow. Okay, your product description. Oh, wow, that's great. Size, cool. Special features, great. Things to know. Shipping and returns. If I'm going to nitpick here, I don't like the hover over color. It's just too light, so I can't see. Your reviews here, they look great. Nice. Oh, that looks cool. Good job. These logos need to be a little bit bigger. I need to see this on mobile too. They just need to be a little bit bigger. Enhanced sleep, best comfort, companions, so versatile, high quality materials. Ah, these are nice. Not sure what that one is though. Not very easy to. I guess it's a person on a pillow, but it's not really easy to understand. I like the text. Naturally deep sleep. Placing a pillow between your legs can. Yeah, that's great. Peace of mind. I think that's 2 cats. The sensation of being cuddled lowers stress. Yeah, great. Joyful feeling. Fantastic. Here's why you'll love it. Yeah, nice. Now's your chance to grab your full body pillow, 50% off plus free shipping. We need to have that seal down here somewhere. The 100-night risk-free seal at the bottom. It's always good to have that. Because when you get to the bottom of the page, we want them to remember that there's trust here, that we will look after them. No hard returns. Returns are easy, and you have 100 nights to decide. Cozy Me on mobile. This is too small, that logo there. That needs to be really, really stretched out and made bigger. Which you can do just by playing with that in zip pages, zip-file pages. I like this layout here that's fantastic. It looks better on mobile. I think your font sizing is only a problem on desktop. So on mobile it's quite nice. We probably want to add some margin between these. So between this thing and your logos here is fine, but between your logos and the review here, we want to add some top margin just to push it down slightly. This is coming along, Diane, and these look great on mobile too. These look fantastic. You got 2 add to cart buttons, which is nice. This add to cart button, it doesn't have it's lowercase though, and this one is uppercase. I'd take these, make them both uppercase, and increase the font size on your add to carts. It is sticky. It's nice. It's nice. It's very, very nice. Good job. This is coming along. This is coming along. It's almost there, Diane. It's almost there. It just needs a tiny little bit more polish, and I think it's good to go. Oh, I don't mind that. I like how that last image there stays there. That's cool. If you had the seal, the 100 nights seal, I think that'd be great there. Almost there, Diane. You're almost ready to relaunch. And then Karma. Let me look for yours, Karma. Karma. I don't know if I did Revy Rest either. Damn, you guys got me talking. I missed all these stores, but I'll find Karma's first. Karma. Love this product. Here we go. Lashy eyes. And we didn't get your pixels problem, Karma. Okay. Lashy eyes. Thanks, Damon. Go have a nice dinner. All right. What is this thing? Enhance your lashes to luscious. Okay. It's very interesting logo. It does need to be a bit bigger. It is nice though. I like it. This image, if we're using the Freedom theme, we need to go. Well, sorry, you need to go into the product image for the landing page and add opacity. There's a setting on that main product image to increase the darkness of the image so that the text will pop. On your form here, we should definitely not have this with a pink background. It's not easy to understand what to do there. All right, see you, Gabby. The send my discount button, it looked a bit funny with the pink behind it. Okay, let's have a look at this product. Looks like some sort of lashes torture device. That's a good product image because I can see what you do to use it. Not sure how safe that is. Does it use heat? But I don't use these sort of products, so I wouldn't know. All right, I'm just going to talk about the layout itself. Lashy eyes, lash curler. Curled lashes in seconds. Easy to use every day. Free shipping. Free express delivery. Oh, excuse me, hiccups. Yeah, that's cool. Are you tired of spending hundreds of dollars on fake lashes that can be easily damaging to your natural eyelashes and lash follicles? Don't risk your natural beauty anymore with lashy eyes. Okay, it is lashy eyes. Cool. Oh, this is a tongue twister. Lashy eyes, lash curl. If you have luscious standout lashes every single day without the cost of a salon experience in a tenth of the time. In a tenth of the time and 1/10 of the money too. Lashy Eyes Lash Curler has been specifically made for you to keep your eyelashes safe while making you look and feel good. Fast results, 10 seconds, safe to use, quality, cool. All right, the questions here, keep the text colors the same. Don't go changing to different text colors. And we definitely don't want to have like ready, whatever color this is on white. So keep it black. Is curling your eyelashes safe? Heating element is controlled and safe to use on your eyelashes. Please just follow the, so we don't want to say please just follow the instructions. We don't even need that. You can just get rid of that completely. Not the thing. It's cool that you got is curling safe, but you just want the heating element is controlled and safe for you to use on your eyelashes. How does it work? Uses a heat mechanism to warm up the heating element to a controlled temperature. Then you place safe on your eyelashes and leave a long-lasting standout curl. It could be written a bit better. It's a bit hard to read, but you're saying the right things. Do I charge it? How do I charge it? The lash curler is portable and rechargeable. So how is it charged? So you want to say like it's charged via a USB cable, which we provide. What is a 100-day risk-free trial about? Not happy with this product. So don't say not happy. We don't want to put it in their mind that they could be unhappy. We want to say something like, if this is not the right product for you, simply return the lashy eyes back to us and we'll give you a full refund. Are you going to cover return shipping as well? I don't. I mean, this is I do like your logo down there in the bigger size. This is a pretty good product. It's pretty self-explanatory. There isn't a lot of moving parts needed on the landing page. It's pretty good. There does seem to be a fair bit of text, and you are missing the GIF files. Have you got the GIF files to use? Because what's missing is we can't see how it's in use. Your GIF files probably want to come in on between these two paragraphs here, and then between your why you love it, and then between here. They're too large. You want to use a tool like GIF Maker. Let's have a look. What did I use? Giphy. Use a tool like Giphy here. You upload your files and Giphy will let you download them in really, really good quality but really small files. It's a fantastic tool, so give that a try. Get in there. It's nearly there, Karma. I think it's Karma. Did I get that right? It's nearly there. Just needs. Oh, and also you've got get $5 here, and then you've got get 10% off here. So you need to pick an offer. We can't have two offers on the page. $5 is a great offer. Get $5 off. It's a great offer. Cam is fine. Cool. I'll call you Cam. How small do you go? It's up to you. Probably try to get it around, under 10 megs, I think. Hard to say. I don't have a defined size, but under 10 is good. Good product, I think. I'm looking forward to seeing the ad results of this one. All right. Who was last? There was one more, wasn't there? Or was that it? No, there was one more. I had it here. Riva Rest. Enhance your sleep, well-being, and appearance. Shop mouth tape. Oh. Ah, cool. Well, drop in on Thursday. We'll fix your pixel issue. Why Riva Rest? Enhance mood, brain function. This is an interesting product. So when I was younger, I did buteyko breathing. I learnt that, and we have to tape our mouth shut. There's all sorts of jokes you could use to sell this product, but I'm not sure if I would buy mouth tape. Riva mouth tape gently adheres to your lips, promoting natural nasal breathing. Yeah, I get that. $30 and you get 30 mouth tapes, so $1 per night. I don't know. Well, but maybe I'm wrong. This could be a cool product. This is interesting. It is interesting, I'll give you that. So your logo probably need a better logo, to be honest. Riva Rest is a cool brand name. Your product images do look good. And overall, I think we got the nose strips and the 3D mask. This is a sleep store. Yeah, this could be cool. This could be cool. Cam, you came last Thursday. You tried, but you missed as there was many questions. Yeah. Send me a DM and I'll see if I can answer your question first, Cam. I'll have you in my mind. So drop in on Thursday, and you'll be number one. And if I forget, just remind me that I said you'll be number one and you'll be number two. But I probably won't forget. So for Riva Rest, I need to see more of this store before I can give it a good review. The product I think is interesting. I don't know if this will work, but I'd like to see you try. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think I need to call it quits for the night and leave you guys to go and implement all those changes we talked about and make your stores great again. That's terrible. Just make your stores better. Get those sales, guys. I will see you all next Thursday. Take it easy.